Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, Amazon rolls out a new Fire TV remote that fixes one of the most annoying things about the old one. Comcast and Bally Sports restart talks. Could this be a last-ditch effort to try to save the RSNs? We'll break that down. And there's some new TV shows coming to over-the-air television. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick minute. First though, if you're new here, do me a big favor. If you want to read these stories, come up with your own opinions, check out the first pinned comment in the show notes. I'll put a link to each story there on Cord Cutters News so you can read them for yourself. Second, if you're new here and you like what we do, help me out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow and hopefully helping you break free from the high cost of television and still watch the shows you enjoy. With that said, let's dive into it. Amazon finally fixes the most annoying thing about its remotes. Amazon has rolled out a new Fire TV remote. This was first spotted by AFTV News, great website that covers all things Amazon's Fire TV. Now the remote itself on the front looks very similar, slightly different form factor of the buttons. Big difference there is the change of the battery compartment on the back, so that it's a little bit different, allowing you to avoid some of the complaints of the battery compartment. Now, one of the things Amazon, for some reason, cannot seem to get right for years has been the batteries in the back. Either A, it was too tough to get the batteries pack open. I actually made a video that got a surprisingly large number of views about how to do it. Over 200,000 people watch it and how to open the Fire TV remote. Or they become too loose over time and the battery pack door keeps falling open. Well, this new one comes with a new design for that, addressing that major complaint. Also slightly changed buttons, so it looks like a higher form factor quality buttons. We'll have to get our hands on it. Currently only being offered on the Fire TV Stick 4K, because soon will be rolled out to other devices soon. Now this is compatible with the first gen Fire TV Stick 4K and first gen Fire TV Stick 4K Max, along with the newer versions of it. No word about some very old Fire TV models. I was assuming this does not work with that. Honestly, beyond the battery door and some redone buttons, not a whole lot to talk about here. It is nice to see Amazon listening to its customers' complaints about that issue. All right, Comcast and Bally Sports in our next story up are restarting talks. Now, back in May, Comcast dropped Bally Sports, or depending on who you listen to, Bally Sports pulled their channels from Comcast over a fight over fees. Comcast reportedly wants to put Bally Sports in a more expensive package. Bally Sports doesn't want that. They want to remain in their base package. And because of that, the channels have been removed. Now, Bally Sports has the end of July to find a go-forward plan. That means they need to bring to court a plan. Look, court, we wrote up a plan. We have step-by-step guides. We have these deals done. We have all this in place to get us out of bankruptcy. Now, they had one. Kind of fell apart when Comcast dropped them. Optimum, I think it was Optimum, also dropped them recently. That is two large cable TV companies no longer offering Bally Sports. And because of that, a lot of the partners, MLB, NBA, NHL, have all expressed grave concerns about Bally Sports' ability to go forward. Now, Bally Sports has the end of this month to present a plan to go forward. A lot of people think without Comcast, they probably can't do that. Just to be honest, that's a lot of revenue missing. It's a lot of footprint missing. A lot of their, Detroit Tigers, great example. Large part of Michigan is the Comcast territory. Detroit Tigers, Detroit Red Wings, the Pistons are not accessible to them on that network right now. Now, Comcast has struck some deals, a slightly discounted offer for a couple months of Fubo. You can also buy it direct through Bally Sports app, but that's probably not being as profitable as all the thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of customers who are paying for Bally Sports through Comcast who weren't actually watching it. Now with this though, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I've heard sources say Bally Sports has a plan to go forward without Comcast and a plan to go forward with Comcast. I've heard people tell me though that Bally Sports can't go forward without Comcast. This is kind of a make it or break it deal for them if they want to be able to be successful. Too many of their markets are heavily dominated by Comcast, and their TV partners, the sports leagues, are not going to want to continue if Comcast is not in that. Get your predictions in now. Will Bally Sports be able to come up with a plan to go forward? Will Comcast agree? reportedly, Comcast wants to move them, like they've done for other RSNs, to the next tier up, which means a lot less people paying for this because a lot less people pay for that higher tier. Comcast wants to do it because if you are a hardcore Detroit Tigers fan, Red Wings, Pistons, you're more likely to maybe upgrade to a more expensive TV package to get your hands on it. We'll keep a close eye on this and see what happens. But get your predictions in now. Will Comcast agree to deal? Will they be able to get a go-forward plan to save Valley Sports this month? Not this year, this month. All right, Married with Children and King of Queens are becoming more cord-cutting friendly. They're teaming up with Cozy to become part of Cozy's new OTA lineup. Cozy's, the over-the-air network, heavily focused on comedy, has a growing lineup of content out there. Check it out with this. Now, this will start on August 3rd with the Married with Children kicking off a marathon of 16 straight episodes from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. With that, on August 5th, I believe it will enter its normal routine of broadcasting on that. King of Queens will launch on September 9th, again with a marathon from actually, no marathon. Oh, wait, yep, I read it wrong. I apologize. September 15th will be their marathon with that, if you want to check it out. Great to see a lot of content coming to free over-the-air television. It's kind of having a massive rebirth as we see popularity of over-the-air TV with an antenna once again returning. It's kind of funny, I've said this many years. When I bought my first house, we got cable in the early 2000s. I remember driving through the neighborhood and seeing people with the antennas still on the roof and thinking, oh, that's antiquated. Why don't you go get cable? Well, now it's flipped, right? Now you look at cable as antiquated old technology. Antennas are some of the new things, along with streaming. So it's kind of interesting to see the rebirth of antennas and the refocus of it. But yeah, because that, content companies are much more willing to put some of their premium content on some of these smaller sub-channels, the 3.4 or the 3.3 type channels with your antenna. All right, if you're looking for some cord-cutting deals for Amazon Prime Day, we have a couple. Tableau DVRs are at their lowest price ever. The regular Tableau DVR is at $79.95, but wait, if you clip the 5% off coupon, it becomes even cheaper. You can also get the same thing with the Fortuner version at $119.95. Again, there'll be an additional 5% off coupon there on Amazon. Make sure to clip that when you add it to your cart. Link in the show notes down below if you want to check out these deals. They're pretty good. Roku is also having a massive deal, including some of the lowest prices ever, including on the Fire TV Roku Stick 4K for just $29. The Roku Ultra, now I believe that's a new lowest price ever for new and this current model year, but I'm not sure. The Roku Ultra is at $79, which matches its lowest price ever for this model. I know older models have been sold for less. And the Roku Express 4K Plus for just $27. Okay, Roku Express 4K Plus is a good streaming player. I would recommend you spend the extra $2 and get the stick. I think that is a more powerful, better streaming player. For $2 more, I personally would do it. You do what you do, but that's what I would recommend. Really good deals. Link in the show notes if you want to find those. We'll be having full coverage of all the best cord cutting related Amazon Prime Day deals today from Cord Cutters News. All right. Also, last story up real quick. How to watch the conventions, presidential debates, and other things. Now, this is always a heated topic in the United States. And I'm going to be honest, we cover how to watch things regardless of political party or political affiliation. But, so okay, I can already see the things, behave yourself. But, how to watch the 2024 Republican National Convention, we have a breakdown of how to watch it both paid and free in the show notes down below and in the pinned. When the Democratic Convention comes, we'll have the same guide there. But it's a very popular question we're getting a lot. A lot of people want to see the speeches. With that, check it out. Last thing, horrible event over the weekend. My thoughts and prayers go out to those families who were impacted by that. It's very sad. No matter what your political affiliation or beliefs, it's very sad the loss of life. And the people who may have survived but are badly injured. Our prayers go out to them. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will be back again tomorrow with another video. Until then, take care, be safe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I really do appreciate your support. Until next time, have a fantastic day, everybody. Thank you so much for your support.